American national government. This is Dr. Patrick Stewart. This video will introduce you to the game Citizenship Quest. This is the game that we will be playing over the course of the semester, and I'll be providing you an overview of what you will be doing. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is how this is organized. Now, this class is set up to provide you the flexibility to learn about American government on your own schedule. But at the same time, it provides a structure through the game that you are playing. Specifically, we have 4 game stages during the semester, and this will provide you the time frame to have your coursework done, and it also will provide you the incentive to do so. Now, within the American National Government course, we have the objectives that we typically have. Learning about the fundamental attributes of the U.S. political system, including the Constitution, federalism, government institutions, linkages between the public and government, and public policy outputs. But beyond that, we have the game Citizenship Quest that we have developed to help you recognize the process of attaining U.S. citizenship and how difficult it can be. Also, how to understand and navigate the U.S. citizenship administrative process, while at the same time developing empathy for those who become American citizens, while appreciating the citizenship that you might already hold a little bit more. So let's take a look at the first stage. This is creating your Citizenship Quest role-playing identity. Here, you'll be selecting your name, or you're having your name selected for you, and it'll be the start of the U.S. citizenship process. So what you'll do is you'll select whether you're going to be a male or a female identity, and then what region, in other words, what nation you're coming from, whether it's Mexico, China, or India, which are the top places where immigrants come from in modern United States of America. So when you play this game, you'll be playing it as a role-playing character. So you're going to more fully develop this role-playing character's background, including where you came from, who your parents are, why you decided to come to the United States, and so on with other sorts of things that help you flesh out this character. Now, while we will provide you with the personal character development journal that you can fill in and keep notes on, and provide you access to an anonymous discussion board to share your insights, thoughts, and questions with your fellow students, it's up to you to develop your character more fully to enjoy this game to its greatest extent. Now, the names that you'll be given range because it's going to be randomly assigned to you, and as we can see from all over the world, there are many different names, just like there are in the United States. So that's the first step, us providing you a name, because frankly, most of us didn't have the choice in what name we were given. So beyond that, the key thing is understanding that when we play this game, we have quizzes that provide us with hog coin. In other words, if you take your quizzes during the course of this class in a timely manner, you get twice the hog coin to put in your Citizenship Quest role-playing bank account. Now, if you fall behind and don't meet the deadlines, you can still get the hog coin, but it's half the amount you would have received otherwise. Now, the benefit of this is that you will have a bank account under your role-playing identity, which will help you see where you are at in relation to the rest of your fellow students in the class. Now, more importantly, this hog coin will allow for you to play the Citizenship Quest with these hog coins that you've earned throughout the course of the semester. So how do you play the game itself? Well, frankly, your role-playing character's identity has to go through the process of becoming a U.S. citizen, which means that they have to make choices as to whether or not they're going to have attorneys. They have to fill out paperwork, and they have to pay the bills for that paperwork. So in other words, you're going to be making choices, filling out paperwork, and then there's always the possibility that something will go awry. And when things go bad, it affects your hog coin bank balance. Now, what are some of the things that might go wrong? Well, you might fill out your paperwork incorrectly. Now, there might be minor problems or major problems, and this is something that the instructors will be grading throughout the course of the semester. So make sure you fill out that paperwork, make sure you put together your biometrics effectively, and play the game right to get all credit for that. Otherwise, it might cost you twice as much to go through the process. Now, things might also randomly happen to you based upon whether or not you have an attorney. And the amount and the likelihood is affected by just probabilities. That's life. Things happen. So we can see here that multiple different things might happen. For instance, there might be inconsistencies with your tax records. You might have identity theft occurring. There might be an issue with your name because it is connected with and identical to someone who's already at a security risk, or your immunization files might be lost. On the other hand, good things might happen to you. Might get positive character references from key community leaders, or you might get good local community coverage from becoming involved with making your community a better place. In other words, you can do things, but things will happen to you. And it's a major part of the game is good luck and bad luck. Now, stage 4 involves finishing the citizenship quest. Now, once you've paid your bills, once you've filled out the paperwork, once you've processed it and made all your game decisions, you will have a rank based upon where you fall within the class in terms of what your hog coin levels are. In other words, you're going to be put in quartiles. Now, don't worry, just by finishing the citizenship quest game, you get at least a C on this portion of the grade. But, like life, not only luck, but hard work and good choices can make a difference in where you stand in the class and the grade you receive in this portion of the class. Now, finally, you will also have the citizenship exam. And this, of course, is a very stressful and very important part of the process before you can swear allegiance to the United States of America and the values that we have. You have to take and pass the U.S. citizenship exam. And it's a major portion of your grade overall. So study hard, play the game well, and become a U.S. citizen.